On this episode of Paranormal Nightmare, my brothers and I travel to Sumner, Illinois to investigate this abandoned house.
I heard you like to play hide and seek. No freaking way, guys.
Tonight, we will film and document some of the strangest light anomalies we have ever seen. Are there children inside this house?
Something just got thrown, guys.
She's probably one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to looking up history on these old homes and buildings. So I'm gonna give her a call real quick, guys. Josh and Sean with me, Paranormal Nightmare.
They built it in 1903. Atkins bought the property to rent it to the school after the school caught fire in 1941. From 1941 to 1947, it served as a temporary high school. Shortly after that, they sold it to George Collison and his wife. It became the Collison Nursing Home. That's where they started having problems. The nursing home opened in April of 1949, receiving their first patient. From 1950 to 1954, 14 deaths happened in that period of time. There was one patient, her name was Gertrude. She died after one day of being in the Collison Nursing Home in 1952. 1955, they sold the Collison Nursing Home to the Pullens. It became Pullen Nursing Home. From 1956 to 1964, it served as that nursing home, and there was 19 deaths total just in that period of time. So in total, there was 33 deaths recorded at the Victorian.
Like upstairs, I noticed that there was like pictures of people in caskets. Did they do like funerals and stuff here?
It wasn't uncommon for them to hold a funeral service inside the home, especially at that early, 1903, you know.
There was a fire on the upstairs, like in the roof, and it did hit the upstairs floor, but I do know that there was a fire that started on the roof.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
What the issue is with these stairs, but you guys will probably see it tonight. These stairs are pretty sketchy. Like, they give off a weird vibe. At night, if you're like down there looking up here, you just feel real uneasy, you know?
All the devices kept saying there's something significant still in this house, somewhere in this house. I was showing them around. We got up to the third floor. He just stopped and said, there's something here that needs to be found. Something significant needs to be found here. Just to try to keep everything that belongs to this house as far as history goes. So I might find some old letter in there, you know, there's some old postcards in there.
My name is Brandon. I also have a YouTube channel called Exploring Remnants Paranormal. I've been watching these guys for a while, so it's actually kind of cool to meet them in person. But this place is brand new and it's definitely different. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun here. This is where the fire was. They just built on top of it. I've done an abandonment here, and the first time being here, and there's a lot of different voices that came through during the spirit box abandonment, but right over there is where I set the spirit box out with the camera, and something was talking about, like, it sounded like a female was jokingly saying something about a demon being here. I'm not really religious, so I don't really use the whole, like, the demon stuff, but, I mean, facts are facts. It did say that. Caught me off guard because just out of the blue, it said something about, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like, there's a demon or a demon here or something like that. Pretty much the extent of what I've had happen up here, because it just seems like the spirit box is more prominent up here. I've never had any other devices go off. Something kept on spitting out something about a fire and burned coming up here, and when I was filming here, we didn't even, like, I don't know why we didn't pay attention, but you can see clearly where the fire happened. But we came up here to see what we could get up here and see if we could re-hear what I heard on the spirit box during the abandonment. And that's when we looked up and we got like chills when we realized that there was a fire. Someone was using necrometer to tell us what happened.
Yeah, you can definitely even smell.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Yeah, I smelled it.
That's why I said, yeah, whenever I started walking up steps, you could smell.
Yeah, you can smell it.
John and Mary Gibson, it was a family that lived here in the 70s. This Bible, and I'm gonna put this up, everything that I get, but somebody presented this Bible to the Gibsons. Anything I find from the Gibsons or when it was an old school or an old nursing home, I definitely want to keep all that. So right here's the Gibsons right here. Because I like to find out more about the family too, you know, and find out who they were. And what I was told about John, the little bit I was told about John, he didn't like nobody being on his property. He did not like people being on his property. Some of these could date back to the old nursing home, and I don't know that for a fact. I can't state that, but here's some of the letters from families throughout the years, which I think it is. Was actually, I found the original name tags from John and Mary Gibson. There's a lot to be discovered here. I still believe that, honestly.
So when I was doing my video here, we were doing the Estes method. It sounded like a child came through saying that we needed to hide, we needed to find a hiding spot. He's coming, and I was doing it with my mom, and she asked, she's like, who's coming, who's he? And it said the bad man, and then it said he don't like when people's here, he don't like people in his house. John here, he didn't like when anybody was here. Like if anybody came and knocked on the door, he'd go outside and tell them to get off his property. He wasn't buying what they were selling. He didn't want nothing to do with what he works away from home, so don't come to his house needing anything. If they need anything, just go find him at his job. I believe he's still here, but the rest of this floor I've actually experienced a lot. Like in here, when I mentioned something about this camera gear and how I'm a photographer and videographer, I was like, this is kind of cool, it's old vintage camera gear. And as soon as I said something, my spirit bell app started going crazy. It was like someone was like tapping on it. When I was here, I was using my REM pod, and I was figuring out that if I set it in one spot for a little bit, it would go off like crazy, and then it would go somewhere else and then go off, and I don't know why, but for some reason I was just going in different spots and it would go off as soon as I set it down. And then I would go and I'd set it somewhere, it wouldn't go off, I'd go somewhere else. I'm like, did I find you? If I found you and you're close, can you turn it on? And it would set it off. When we was doing the Estes method, it said something about being 14 years old. It almost seems like there's a spirit that's trying to control the other spirits, but if that spirit's not around, where if this particular spirit's around, the other spirits won't communicate, because after that one on the Estes method, they stopped saying something about so it's like they were waiting for him to go away, and then they just came back out, they were hiding. This room right over here is arguably my second favorite. My first favorite is probably that room in the far back, and I'll tell you guys why here in a minute. This right here is the doorway that I had the REM pod in. This room right here is where I found out that they was trying to play hide and seek, and I was actually sitting on that bucket right there. For whatever reason, something like this room here, you set it right in the middle of the room there. That's one reason why I think John is still here. I think he's more of a possibly even aggressive spirit, but not like super aggressive, but more like strict, like how he was in real life. Sometimes if you're standing in this room or even out there, you can hear what sounds like something walking up and down the stairs. And if you're walking down the stairs or up the stairs, if you walk up them slowly, it will sound like there's something else walking behind you up the stairs or down the stairs. For whatever reason, I feel like this is where, if there is a child spirit here, I feel like this is where the child spirit hangs out the most. 90% of the REM pod activity in here, just sitting down and trying to communicate with it and just talk nice with it, act like, you know, it's like us. They're just sitting here hanging out talking, and they'll use the REM pod as a yes and no.
I've been in here quite a few times, and I've never seen that bear in the corner right here. As many times as I've been in this house, it's never appeared. Then out of the blue one day, I was coming in and I seen it in the middle of this floor, and that bear right here in the corner. I don't know if it belonged to one of the kids here or not. Yeah, it's definitely odd that bear showed up out of nowhere. Brandon was in here, but you said you didn't see the bear?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing the bear in here. If I did, it wasn't in the middle of the floor. But I have my REM pod in the middle of the floor, and I don't remember seeing the bear in here at all. And we came back in here, and the bear's like sitting right in the middle of the floor.
I've been in here quite a few times, and I've never seen it. And you've been in here a few times and haven't seen it. So, and all the original stuff here, I believe that belonged to the Gibsons.
All this stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Gibsons were the last ones in here. We were sitting on this little couch right here. I was right here. My mom was right here. I was talking to her like this, and out of the corner of my eye, about right, like literally right up here, it looked like something peeked over right down at me. And when I looked over, it didn't just disappear, but it hurt and pulled back. And that's when it hit me, and I was like, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Because it just gave me a real uneasy feeling. It looked like an apparition. It looked like an actual, like physical person just peeking their head around, And as soon as I look over, it was like pulled back, but you didn't hear no footsteps or nothing. And when I looked over there, like around the corner, there was nothing there. It kind of adds to the whole creep factor of these stairs, because I don't like them. The energy is just weird in general. And you come in from the front door, and there's been times where I came here to do live streams, and I would literally just close this door while I was sitting in here, because I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen while I'm in here by myself.
I appreciate it, but I think I'm gonna just, I've only got 2 days left of.
Oh, to do what you gotta do, yeah.
So I appreciate that very much.
Right between that, if you really listen to it, you'd actually hear a voice, an EVP. I do believe.
I'll buy you dinner.
I appreciate it, but I think I'm gonna just, I've only got 2 days left of.
Oh, to do what you gotta
You
do,
hear it?
yeah.
So I appreciate it.
I don't know, man. I mean, this basement, it's pretty crazy, creepy. I mean, we've had.
What is that?
Somebody walking in there?
I hear it walking in there.
Yeah, that's where I hear it from.
This is how I obtained the building, and there's a lot of cleanup to be done, just like Pine Lawn and Care Center. I would say since the 90s, maybe late 90s.
Yeah.
From about mid-waist, he looked behind him. He felt like something was behind him. And what he said was, it was like he said, it started by his waist, and he could see it. It's pitch dark down here, obviously. And without that light, it'd be pitch dark. And he said he saw the lights flickering all the way to the bottom of, to the very bottom of the floor. Then it just dissipated.
Let's show people how dark it is down here.
Yeah, look over here. About here can be documented. So it's like a friend of mine was on his live feed here. He actually had one of those mason jars fly off the shelf and hit the ground and busted.
You know, oddly enough,
Yeah.
for an old, dirty house,
Yeah.
this doesn't have like that old, dirty house smell.
I
Yeah,
get what you're saying. Yeah, like the
Some of
musty
them have
smell.
like that musty smell, but this
Like the
doesn't.
basement,
Yeah, it
especially the basement.
doesn't have
Like the
that.
mildew smell.
Yeah.
They were talking about down here wanting to talk, and that they don't mean no disrespect or anything. And they got an EVP saying, like, get out now or get out, go, or something like that. I'm telling you guys this because there might actually be like a joking, like a trickster spirit essentially, that's going to try to mess with you guys and get in your guys' heads. And all I got to say is just be careful, because whether it's a trickster spirit or something trying to fool you, there's something here that likes to not really be honest. But there's definitely something here that likes to try to get in your head.
They have to go through alarms first.
John,
Did you just hear that?
I just heard a voice.
I did too. It sounded like a man.
Wait. John, I just heard a voice.
I did too. It sounded like a man. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's turn the music box on, because me and Josh just heard the loudest voice. I mean, it was definitely a man's voice still. Me and Josh just heard you. Can you hit something? Hit something really hard if you don't want me in this house. I got alarms everywhere. I'll run Ghost Tube here in a minute, but with all the noises we was hearing when the live was up here, I want to see if that will happen while I'm up here. But I'm scared to go back here to this freaking room. Is it okay if I go to the room where the bear is? Set the alarm in there. Off if you want me back there. No freaking way, guys. Holy crap. Set the alarm in there. Off if you want me back there. No freaking way, guys. Holy crap. Okay, I got goosebumps, guys. Who's in here? Thank you for setting the alarm off. The thing is, there is documented, I think 30 to 35 deaths so far that took place in here. So tonight, we need to figure out who we're talking to. Hit something. Do something. Let me know where you're at. Where'd this bear come from? Can you set the alarm off in front of the bear? I'm gonna leave this room if you don't do something. I got alarms set up everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna take a walk through here, and then I'm gonna turn ghost tube on. John, was this your bedroom? The picture over there where the woman's in a casket, are you here? Okay, what I'm going to do, there's a picture of a woman in a casket over here. I'm going to set a ghost tube over by that picture. Okay, a device here.
I see you.
Okay, I don't see you, so I need you to set alarms off and knock on stuff or try to talk to me. But you can use this device.
Have we met?
Nope. This is the first time I've ever been here. Are you in this picture right here that I'm looking at? I smell smoke. Was you here when it was a nursing home? Is it okay to have people in here?
Library.
Just said library. And there's these bags out here. And they're plumb full of books and everything. Tony's going to go through all them bags. So he's going to keep a lot of them books. Is there something you want him to keep? Can you tell me what your name is? Did you die up here? Can you tell me what room? I feel like this town holds so many spirits in it. Okay, I'm just going to keep moving until this thing decides it really wants to talk to me.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just scared. How are you? Can you set the alarm off in there where the bear's at? I lost it. I can't find the bear. Was these books here from your library? What the hell was that? If you come up them steps, I got alarms, so... What the hell? Are you on the steps? I'm gonna turn my back to the steps.
Denise.
Denise. They found records of people that died here. So, with you telling me the names, I'm gonna be able to look them up, okay? Mary, are you here? John or Mary? Annie Gibsons. If you're here, come out and talk to me. with it being so cold. Trying to hold a camera gets a lot harder. I heard you like to play hide and seek. Is there somebody up here who likes to play games? Is there anybody in the attic? Okay, I'm not going to be able to take two.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
In the dark.
Yeah.
I can't get through.
What the hell was that? It just said I can't get through, but then I just heard like somebody go, hey. Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff up here. Where are you trying to get to? Can you tell me how the fire started up here?
There's two.
Did two people do it?
It's difficult.
Well, come over here to me. Tell me what your name is and we can talk.
Church.
Is there a church close by? I don't think this was ever a church.
Play.
Are you talking about playing hide and seek? Who's the man that we keep hearing?
Who are you?
I'm Sean. I told you my name. Now, can you tell me yours? Keep like feeling like I'm losing my balance up here. I definitely don't like being up here, guys. I'm gonna get back downstairs, okay? The activity that we're having up here.
How old are you?
I just had a birthday, so I'm 47. Oh, crap. Okay, missed a step. The hell was that? It sounded like something just followed me down the steps. Hear it? Are you following me?
Brother.
My brothers are out in the van. What the hell? Right here leads to the basement.
Coffin.
Coffin, that picture up there. It's a woman in a coffin. Does this have something to do with the picture that's upstairs? Guys, I'm scared.
Shouldn't be here.
Why? Do you not like having people here? Are you gonna come to the basement with me?
Can you hear him?
That's crazy. I am sitting here being quiet because I'm hearing something in the
In front
basement.
of you.
Yep, basement door's right in front of me too. Yeah, I hear something down there. Is it safe to go there? Hit something really hard. Dude, there is something down in that freaking basement. Holy crap.
I'm moving.
Yeah, I hear you. Are you coming up here? Okay, I'm gonna come to the basement. Holy crap. This could be bad, guys. I gotta be really careful too. These steps are tight.
No one can help.
Do you want help? Okay. I think.
That's what I want.
Well, I gotta know your name to help you. I mean, 33 people that's been known to die here, or even the family. I'm not sure if they died here or somewhere else. So it's a good possibility that somebody died with a stroke. Are you down here still? I heard you earlier. That's getting freaking creepy. What was down here in the basement? Can you tell me? Walking. I hear you above me. Can you hit the floor above me really hard? What the hell? Yeah, there's definitely somebody upstairs walking. Are you a bad person or a good person? Can you tell me that? What the hell was that? I'll tell you, the voices that you hear, definitely gonna have to go back over this because I keep hearing voices. It's over there, guys. So you want me to come back upstairs? Something just got the room, guys. Holy. Did you just throw something? I don't care if you knock on stuff, but I don't want you throwing anything at me. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of this basement. But it feels like it's more like trying to do stuff, hit stuff, throw stuff, just to get you out of here, so I'm freaking out of here. This is why filming is hard sometimes, because there's so much stuff.
Look closer.
You keep saying look closer, but I can't see you. You're dead. You're a ghost. Unless you show yourself to me, I cannot see you. So stop saying look closer. I swear I just heard somebody scream. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have freaking went there. Okay, I'm out of here. Okay. I just heard a freaking woman scream. Holy mackerel. I'm gonna have to ask Josh when he comes back Down that basement, I keep smelling gas. Which ain't good. I may have pissed it off. Which probably is not good for Josh or Rocky coming in. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and have Josh come on in. Whoa. Right when I say I'm gonna have Josh come in, alarm starts going off, guys. But I do wanna have Josh go check out that basement because that does worry me. But when Josh gets here, we need to change out batteries real quick too.
Okay, I am heading inside the house. Sean just wrapped up. Had some pretty crazy stuff happen, so I'm actually gonna go upstairs to the kids' bedroom, try to run an EVP session, and see what I can document. Okay, so Rocky and Sean's changing out some batteries, and then I'm gonna be in here by myself, do my alone session. This is one night I'm not looking forward to it because it's a little bit creepy in this place. Okay, I'm gonna head up to the upstairs. Yep. See ya. Okay, I want to get upstairs before I freak myself out. It is so freaking dark in here. Ah! Gee, Merry Christmas. That's our alarm. Not paranormal. Josh, calm down. Holy crap. I just want to get back to this kid's bedroom. Okay, so right now I'm up here in the kids' bedroom. I'm gonna run an EVP session. I don't want to stand in front of that door. See, if I did not bring my headphones in, so. If there's anyone inside this house, my name is Josh. I came here tonight to speak to you. If you can hear me or see me, can you come up here and say something into this device? Or set one of my alarms off right here?
If there's anyone inside this house, my name is Josh. I came here tonight to speak to you. If you can hear me or see me, can you come up here and say something into this device? Or set one of my alarms off right here?
Oh, freaking right when I shut it off, there was like a kid. Is there a kid or is there children inside this house? Are you walking out there by the stairs?
Is there a kid or is there children inside this house? Are you walking out there by the stairs?
Thank you for coming in here. I want you to know that I come here with the utmost respect. I mean you no harm, I want to respect your house and I want to respect you guys. I've got this device here. I want to hear your voice, okay? I'm going to move closer. I do not want you to be scared, okay? Let's have a conversation. Can you tell me your name? I have 2 daughters. Did you live inside this house? If you're still in this room, can you set one of those alarms off again? I'm just going off what other people have experienced here because this house has not been investigated very much. I know we have done like family homes like this, historical homes, where it feels like you're communicating with the entire family. They did say that there's a more dominant energy here, the father figure that sometimes keeps the other spirits at bay. So let's listen to this and just see.
Can you tell me your name? I have 2 daughters. Did you live inside this house? If you're still in this room, can you set one of those alarms off again?
Okay, so what if we stick this alarm, that lamp, that thing keeps scaring the shit out of me. Are you standing here with me? If I sit down, will you come in here with me? Tell me a little bit about what toys is your favorite. I heard this bear right here is your favorite toy. Okay, I'm going to sit down here. I've got another device here that you could maybe try to talk to me. But I believe if you try to speak, maybe that energy. Okay? Did you live inside this house at one time? Is your dad upset that we're here?
I'll protect you.
What are you going to protect me from? People said that your dad did not like people coming inside this house. That he was very protective of this house, of his family. And the father of the house, just so you know, I mean no disrespect coming here and talking to you. I'm actually here to document more about...
Feel my love.
Feel my love. I'm here to protect you. Feel my love. I don't feel that you're evil. I think right now I'm just a little on edge because I'm on the 2nd floor of this creepy house by myself in complete darkness.
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Who is Wyatt? Can you come back in here and set one of these alarms off for me? I swear I just heard a kid laugh. Did you just laugh? You think it's funny? Me sitting in complete darkness, trying to talk to you? I am going to move around the house more. This is just one area throughout the day that I just felt had the heaviest.
Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit. Can you answer some questions for me, please? And I don't know if you guys are allowed to answer these questions or if it's a secret. And just so you know, I believe in the afterlife. I believe in heaven. I believe in hell. But Genesis. No way. I know Genesis is from the Bible. Is there any particular part of Genesis that you could share with me? How many people are inside this house?
2.
2. No way. The 2 people, are you adults? Are you children?
He'll get you.
He'll get you. Uh-oh. Is it the dad that's going to get me? Just in case there are any negative spirits in here that get upset, I want you to know that I am protected. You cannot attach yourself to me. You cannot harm me. You cannot hurt me, physically or emotionally. I'd be curious to see because, like, in this room I feel comfortable, but if the energy shifts and it becomes darker, maybe that dark, dominant spirit that... Are you knocking? Okay, I'm going to have to move to another room.
Macy.
Macy, you can come with me. I feel like it said 2 names. I asked how many spirits are here, and it gave me 2 names, Wyatt and Macy. Wyatt and Macy, do you guys want to show me around your house? I've only got so much time here tonight, and I want to walk around your house, okay? There was another team in here not too long ago, and they said that you played hide and seek with them using this alarm right here. Can you do that with me? Maybe if you go hide, and then I'll bring this alarm, and if I go to the right room, you set that alarm off, okay? As you guys are seeing, this REM pod has not went off the entire time I've been in here. Victorian. The piccolo has went off. So you guys can see, when I'm running this, I've got this on airplane mode. It's not setting the REM pod off. Okay, I'm going to move this REM pod. I'm going to go to another room and talk to you, okay? I'm going to leave this camera in here.
Pursue passions.
Okay. Home. God, that's so dark. I need to get some light in here. Wish I had another IR light with me. So I'm going to move throughout the house. I'm going to take this REM. I don't know if I should take the REM pod or the piccolo. I think the piccolo. It seems to interact with that more. Home. It keeps saying home.
I died suddenly.
Okay, I'm going to stick this alarm right here. Okay, people have said that they have heard you coming up and down these steps. Are you able to knock on anything for me? Let me grab that real quick. I'm going to use that as a trigger object. To me, this room in here is freaking creepy. Okay, I've got your family picture here. You have a beautiful family. It looks like 2 boys and then a girl. Do you guys like having me inside your house? Was that you? That was so loud. I got cold chills now. Does it upset you that I took your picture off the wall? I think I want to go into that room and see what I can get in here.
Take it easy.
Come and hang your picture back up. These are some letters when this was a nursing home. Dear Mary, Jack. I don't know if that says Wyatt or Wayne. I think it's Wayne.
Be careful with yourself.
I am being careful. You said you were going to protect me. I'm trying to read some of these letters. Whenever the dominant spirit comes out, like he almost doesn't let the other spirits communicate.
Burden.
You keep saying burden. Why do you keep saying burden? That's like the second time you've said burden. Is it a burden having me here asking questions?
We're not nasty.
I know you're not nasty. I already told you that you were nice. If all you choose to do is talk to me, that's fine. I'm trying to learn more about your family, about this house, about Sumner, Illinois. I know that this house was a nursing home with 2 different names, and there were up to 38 people who passed away inside this house. Were you from the nursing home? What's weird is it's cold in here, but there's times when it gets even colder than cold. You do hear walking downstairs. Here in a minute, I'm going to go downstairs.
Kiss.
Kiss. What the frick? Okay, that may have been my cord. I thought my cord was tugged. Never mind. I thought something kissed my hand, but it was my cord. Do ghosts kiss each other? Kiss them. Do you guys kiss each other? You said there's 2 of you. I'm going to go downstairs where they see in the dark shadow. If you could show yourself to me, I would appreciate it. Although I don't want the dark shadow to try kissing me, okay? No kissy with the dark shadow. Okay, so I'm going to head down to the first floor. Yeah, so right here in this area, this is where he had seen the dark shadow, so I'm going to put my camera face on that. So the other investigator said that he was sitting here. His mom was sitting here, and he seen a dark shadow peek around that corner. Whoever the other investigator's seen down here.
Bad spirits here.
No way. Bad spirits here, and the alarm goes off. Can you move away from that? Thank you. Is the bad spirit the one that the other investigator is seeing? Come over here and sit on this couch right here. I want to see you, please. It's just me and you alone in here by ourselves. Were you from the nursing home? Did you live inside this house with your family?
He scares me.
He scares me. Yeah, this really goes with what the other group was saying, is you get these very positive responses, and then you'll get like these darker responses, like there's a dark male presence. Whoever the dominant person is inside this house, come forward so I can see you or hear you. And stop trying to scare the other spirits inside this house. Oh. Did you just shut my camera off? Does it upset you having people come inside your house this late at night? Is Rocky and Sean safe? The car just pulled up to Rocky and Sean in the van.
Speaking.
They're just speaking? Did you guys play the piano? Oh, spirits, come out and talk to me. Can you play that piano like I just did?
Eternal bonds. Embrace.
There are sometimes I've always felt like when it's like super cold, the spirits just have less energy to interact with you. I always feel like we have some of our best investigations during the summertime when it's hot out. I mean, it's like us. When we're doing stuff, when it's nice out and warm weather, we have all kinds of energy. When it's super cold, you just don't have as much energy.
Pursue passions.
See, it's back to being like super positive. It's like you're in one room, it's like positive. You move to another room, and then it's like negative. I want to thank you for letting me come inside your house tonight.
Am I really dead?
Yep, you're dead. I don't know how you died or anything like that. That's what I was trying to figure out. Can I see you before I leave? I'm going to have Rocky come in here. Rocky's going to talk to you.
There's a curse.
What kind of curse? I want to thank you for talking to me. Setting off my devices. You have a beautiful home. Do you want to say anything to me before I leave? Okay, so I'm going to send Rocky in. I am frozen, and we'll see what Rocky can document. Hey Siri, how can I get a ghost to talk to me? The most popular way to call in or communicate with a spirit is through a seance. You can invite a friend or family member to partake. If everyone is in the right emotional state, cover your mirrors to ensure that the energy of the spirit doesn't get trapped in them. Okay, so I'm going to bring Rocky in here, let him investigate for a little bit. I'm going to go out and get warmed up.
It's a beautiful home you got here. If you set off one of these alarms, I'll know that you're in here with me, and then we can talk. That's the only way I know that you're in here. Were you talking to Josh and Sean earlier? I know earlier in the other room you set that little alarm off, and it was in here, and then you set it off, the one that plays music. Can you set that alarm off? I'm going to set this other alarm over here, okay?
Yes.
Oh my God. Thank you. Do you like that device that's got the blue light?
No.
You don't like the blue light? Was this your bedroom?
Yes.
Thank you. Do you like having people here to talk to? Yes or no? Are you a child? Did you used to play in this room?
Yes.
Did we hear you earlier?
Yes.
Thank you. Are you a girl?
No.
Are you a boy? Do you like playing games? Dirty. Thank you for setting the alarm off. Is there more than one spirit here? Have you been here for a long time?
Yes.
Thank you. Were you 9? Were you 8?
Yes.
I'm gonna move over in this other room. Okay, I'm gonna go to this other room.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're gonna freak me out. Well, I set this up here, okay? Was this your room?
No.
Was this your mom's room?
Yes.
Were you allowed to come in here and play when your mom was in here?
No.
No. Does your mom stay in this house?
Yes.
Did you like living here?
Yes.
Thank you. So is this one of your favorite rooms? Did your dad spend time in here?
No.
No. Are you still in here with me? You said you wanted to come back in here. Is this a safe room? What'd you do, leave? It's like it all of a sudden just went completely dead silent. Ran out of energy, and I don't know if maybe it moved downstairs. And did some other spirit come in here and scare you? You stopped talking to me?
Do you want to say anything before we leave?
She hides.
I kind of got that feeling. I'm sure there's probably a whole bunch of spirits in here, and some just...
What can I do? Can you hear it?
If you bang on something, we'd be able to hear it. We can actually hear the alarms when you turn them on. And then if you knock on something, we can hear it. And then sometimes we can hear you talk.
John, is this you? John Gibson, is this you? If it's you, turn the alarm on.
Oh no, the alarm went on.
It's scary.
You don't have to be scared to talk to us.
Okay, we're gonna leave. Thank you for talking to us.
Hopefully, as more teams come to investigate this amazing house, more answers will come to the surface as why the spirits choose to remain here. If you or your paranormal team would like to investigate any of Anthony's haunted locations, please swing over to his Facebook page and schedule your investigation.